Up.
Bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra. Well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra. Well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. So's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra. Well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. So's Christmas.
On that, there we are.
So's Christmas.
The desktop audio is on. Yeah, turn that one off. I don't see transition. No, that's this one. Ah, I see us. We are here, folks. Terry is late, and my Gino has come in. Thank goodness he's here. He's come here and he's volunteered to help with this disaster. Gino, you can sit down now. You have a seat, young man. I bought him dinner, don't worry. We're going out later to celebrate Kurt's birthday. Gino will have to try to answer the chat if he can. Well, we are a family channel, Ryan. And I'm glad to see everybody here. Acid Rain is here. Joshua Manny Penny. Look what I got, Josh. I actually filmed opening the box. And that is on a new video. A special video I'm putting up tomorrow. But I decided to show all the stuff you got for us tonight, too. And that's because I'm great. Alex is here from Canada. Nope, no soundtrack tonight. And it looks like Elect Man and Ryan, of course, our Nightbots are here. And Paul, yes, that famous line, what in the wild, wide world of sports is going on? No one will ever forget that line from Blazing Saddles. And China North is here, too. We are going to be starting, gosh, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. Walt's here, too, to assist, or shall I say assist. And Curdy is here in the back. He's working on a shuffle alley. Somebody's picking up. They're driving from Ohio to get it tomorrow. And just traveling through. And, boy, the screen's too far away. But you can't move it easily. Don't worry about it. I don't know. If you could drag it in a little closer. Yeah, it's just, it's for my 65-year-old, soon-to-be 66. That's much better. Paul is here. Jack Morris says hello. Our auction tonight, it's been a month. This is auction 40. We are skipping 2 weeks because we are going to be going and filming a live shoot next Saturday at Ram Arcade in Haddonfield, New Jersey. They have their grand opening next week. So we are going there next week. Here we are. Let me turn this down. I'm getting double feed. I don't want you to be upset. Excuse me while I whip this out. Yes, Paul, that was another great. Anyway, 3 ways we're selling garbage stuff tonight. Best offer. That means you type in your best offer. Gino, can you put up item 1? Right, and then it's a Mortal Kombat 2 soundboard. Now, here's the thing about this. Walt's going to grab that for me. We tested this Mortal Kombat 2 soundboard. It has static. It is not working. We even we had a bad ROM on it, and we even put a new ROM on it. It doesn't bong, and there's no sound. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do something called the right price. That means you type in what you're willing to pay me for this board, minus the shipping. We figure the shipping out at the end. If any of you have bought from us in the past, any of you registered, you all know that I return shipping money. I never charge you more. You get money back if it turns out to be even $1 or $2. You'll get a refund. So the machine calculates the shipping, and then in many cases, there's actually been a couple cases where I've been slightly screwed, but I never charge you more for shipping. So the price and we'll calculate all the shipping at the end. We do a combination deal. We do PayPal. We never collect any money information on the internet. We call. Now, people have already gotten the idea. Digital Confusion and Subscorpion both. Oh, no, digital, it's 60. Yeah, I'm going to get a bigger screen later. Subscorpion is 50. Tim Hoffman is 35. Fast Driver 8730. And Hydraulic put in the iconic 0. Now, whoever is closest to the price will win it. Now, if I put down 25, for instance, if I said I only wanted 25, the person closest to the price, there's no 25 bids, then Fast Driver would win it at 30. That's just an example. If you put too high a price, you probably won't win it because I'm pretty reasonable here. Hey, Tim Hoffman's here too. Good. And Paul, no China, he won't. Let's see. Oh, Retro Ralph is back. Yes. Retro's looking for the Transformer for a System 1. His game didn't have it. And I'm going to see what's inside my System 1. I can't sell this yet. And you could cock the camera over. We have this really wretched, ruined Marble Madness. But I'm using it as a test bench. But the cabinet is going to get... I'm actually going to throw the cabinet away when I'm done with it. It is not fit for human consumption. But, of course, there'll be no boards in it. But we're using it. It's been great. I've been testing boards right along. Somebody actually bought my Indiana Jones board. We sold it for $375, the cartridge, the game cartridge. So as we find more cartridges, I'm dumping them. Anyway, start the countdown, Gino. Countdown has started. Let's see if anybody has guessed the price either right on or right above it. You can still punch prices in. If you guess the same price, the person above your price is the person the computer figured out you did first. And do we have a winner? We do. Subscorpion. He guessed it right on the button. I wanted $50. And Subscorpion, it is yours. Our next item is something we've had in the past that's been very popular. This, I only recommend this if you have mechanical pinballs. Right, Curdy?
Did you sell all the track and field boards?
No, they're in that big box.
Not back there. Is that right there?
No. No, the box was next to track and field.
Not there.
No, it has to be. No, I didn't. We're selling track and field tonight, but there's a whole bunch of them in there. We have 2 track and field boards up tonight. Kurt, I saw the box. Terry, you're late. You're docked an hour's pay. Terry is strolled in. You know, Terry sold her car, or her little car to Stephen Van Splinter, Gameseum, her little Dodge Neon. So he's enjoying it. He was very pleased to get that. And Terry's new car is a Buick Encore. Oddly enough, we were looking at it at 2 different dealers. We were at one dealer where Terry actually saw and drove it, and the other dealer was about 5 miles away in Trevose, Kerbeck. So anyway, we decided we were going to buy it from the first place where she had driven it because they were the same price. The next day, Kerbeck disappeared off the map. A tornado touched down and destroyed all the cars in the showroom and Terry's Buick that she didn't get. Her Encore, all gone. Isn't that something? Anyway, the germ says, he saw me, but I looked very busy. You should have come up to me. Yes. Oh, that's, Walt, can you shut the door?
Oh.
That's Walt.
I thought it was your phone.
No, the phone's off. When you see me at the show, just move your head or do something. I'll come over and talk to you. The live video didn't mean anything. We shot over 3 hours. Timmikins was there. Did you see him? He was filming with his new phone. Part 1 I filmed with my old phone, which as of today, this is the last day I have it. My new phone, which is a Samsung 21 Ultra, which is the same phone Timmy has, is marvelous. It has a super deluxe picture. Super deluxe sound. So we'll be filming with that. Anyway, part 2. Item 2. The rubbers. This is going to be a buy it now. I'm going to tell you, there's a load of rubber. They're all brand new. There's some slight discoloration, but I pulled on them, yanked on them. They're fine. They were brand new. Most of these are big. 3 inches to 6.5 inches, I think. So this, or 6 inches. This is only good if you are a mechanical man. There's a lot of 3/4. There's 33/4, but then it goes from 3 inches to 6. Anyway, here's the price, folks. Here's the price. Does anybody want it for $35? 100 and how many rubbers are here? 120 rubbers. That means they're 30 cents a piece. All right, start the countdown time. Oh, we didn't have to do it. Todd bought it. Todd at Retro Gaming. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. He's on line one with a party. Can you see who that is? We are now up to item 3. Now, yes, he's going to show you. Oh, it's this bozo that keeps calling. Item 3 is due here tomorrow. I got 20 more of these wonderful Atari stools. And Mike from Automated is dropping off the last 20. He swears that this is it. But we have one available in tonight's auction. They sell everywhere else for $1.75 to $2.25. You will never find this. It's still in the Atari box, and we'll ship it in the box. Now, I will caution you, if you live on the other side of the country, it's going to be expensive to ship. It's going to be like $50, $60. It's heavy. Okay, this is a nice, fine piece of furniture. I have more than one. So I have, he said they're dropping off 20 tomorrow. I'm also getting another Led Zeppelin limited edition, but it's already sold. Getting a bunch of games. So we have our shipment tomorrow, Saturday. We're very excited. But anyway, if you're interested in that stool, I'm going to post the price. Whoever hits the button first gets it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go, Terry. Who wants it for $150? No one. Oh, wow. All right, start the countdown. There it is. The countdown is going. $150, a brand new Atari stool. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? And it'll support my weight. Actually, there's a video up where I sit on it. And it goes wonders. And you know what? It doesn't look like anybody wants it. That is a first because we sold 20 already. Because people have been calling and ordering me them. Anyway, so we'll move on. We move on. We have a very nice item here for you. This is a working Unisystem board. So this will support Stupid Mario Brothers, Dr. Mario, whatever. I have a Dr. Mario cartridge in it right now. The cartridge is not included. Now, if you have a single monitor Unisystem, like a Donkey Kong conversion, you put your game on this side. Okay? If you have 2 monitors, like a Red Tent, or one of the old arcade uprights, which don't fit through anybody's door, so I don't think you do. So a Red Tent, you put your second game on this side. Now, on this side, the socket in the corner right here. Can you zoom in, young man? I will hold it still, and I'll move around and adjust. Right there, you can see the socket broke. The corner of the socket broke off. So if you use the second side, you should have to change that socket. It's possible if you push these in, the tabs in, they'll catch and it'll be okay. But board is super clean. And, of course, the most important thing is it works. Dr. Mario, of course, was their greatest game. And it is a marvelous game. Board runs fine. We are running the board on PCB Junkie's wonderful Nintendo VS JAMA kit. Oh, God, that's a great kit. I will tell you, the first time you plug it in, it's a force fit. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the reflection. We're working on this studio. Oh, boy, are we. What a mess. Paul says hello, Terracins. Paul says hello. Anyway, it does not include a CPU. I don't have any. So we have, we met the minimum, which was 100. Start the countdown, and we'll see what happens. Remember, you're getting the working board, but no Dr. Mario cartridge. It doesn't like me when I do that. So the board is plugged in there. Looks like, Tim, 90 seconds to go. I think you're going to get it. Tim's been one of our biggest customers of all time, boy. And it looks like you got it, Timmy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You are a VS owner. We only have 68 people watching tonight. So I'm going to guess that Friday night is not the greatest night to have one of these. And after a whole month, too. It's probably the summer. That may have a lot to do with it, I guess. But we will move on to the next item, which are 3 working power supplies. Now, if everybody knows all the jibber-jabbing I do here, I always tell everybody how we always put new power supplies in everything we sell, and this is true. So whenever we sell a game, retail, and sometimes wholesale, we put a new power supply in, and then we sell the old one. We just make sure it works. If it doesn't work or it's rusty and crusty, it goes out to be recycled. So I have 3 now. These are going to be up for a guess the right price. So whoever guesses the right price or right above it will win it. So you can see we have Retro Gaming is going to pay us $45.50. Do you know, Retro, you're going to win because I put these in for $4,500. No, Retro, you have no worries. We have 1 screw terminal. Oh, we have two screw terminals, and they're clean. They're not rusty. The rusty ones, even working, go out in the dump. And the last one, you plug in the power in it. It's got a regular power, and it's also got a socket for a if you have a monitor. And then it has a standard 12-pin connector. This came out of a cruising that we sold. So, start the countdown timer. Hydraulic will not be winning it, and neither will John Clark. But it's fun to put a bid in. There's nothing wrong with putting a fun bid in. And we got 13 seconds. So remember, type in something that's different than the price you see. Different. Paul put in a 0. But you notice, Paul, your 0 is below hydraulic 0 because he had it in first. Retro wins it. Retro Gaming wins it. He guessed it right on the knob. $50 for the 3. It's exactly what I wanted for him. And he got them. See, Retro Ralph, you're in the past here, young man. That's too much. I would have taken the money, though, but anyway. Anyway, we are now up to track and field. Now, what happened, if you've been watching my videos, there are these 2. They're the next 2. If you've been watching our videos, our live ones, you've been noticing we have a track and field. We're getting ready. It's the last game in our set. You can hand me the next track and field, too. Oregon, the Portland, Oregon Arcade 2084. We're finishing it up. Somebody had cut the wiring to the on-off switch in the top. And boy, you know, Centauri put an on-off switch at the top front of their game, and it's inside the fluorescent light fixture. Well, some boob that owned the game didn't understand all this, and he went and he cut the wires because he probably couldn't figure out why it didn't work or whatever. And we're still fiddling with that. His other 2 games are actually already wrapped. Now, I am trying to plug in my JAMA connector. Oh, Dave. Thank you, David. And we will take, that is very nice. We'll use it tonight on appetizers for Curdy at Applebee's. You know, Applebee's is, if you go there, every $25 you spend, you get a free movie ticket to Jungle Cruise. So Terry, Tammy, me, and my lovely wife are going on Sunday to the movie tavern in Flowertown, where you sit in recliners and they bring you food. Of course, you have to pay for that, but we'll have our dinner there. The 6:15 show. So we're all excited. We're going to see Jungle Cruise there with our free Applebee's tickets. And by the way, it's only until the 15th, I think. Anyway, I was starting to tell you the track and field story. I have bedoogles of track and field boards. And so we decided it's time to get rid of them forever. So we have, Kurt went through all the boards. We have this board, and he said the top board absolutely works, sound. So when we put this with a good bottom board, the soundboard worked. So the top board is good. The bottom board is producing that blue screen. Okay? So you definitely have, now nobody's been dicking around with this board. All the chips are in it. We did nothing but plug it in and test it. There's nothing missing. As a matter of fact, at some point, somebody soldered in a lithium battery with the little legs on it, and that's probably been done in the last 15 years. So at one point recently it worked, but it doesn't work now. So anyway, we have Hal has put in a bid of $35. We're starting the countdown timer. We have to get at least 50 or we're not going to sell the game. As a matter of fact, Kuda has jumped in. Because I was going to say, if he didn't, I was going to run this through the shredder. Anyway, Sinistan is here. Hey, good to have you here. Oh, we're up to 85 viewers, too. So Sinistan is stuck in a bid of, and Kuda Sales has jumped in at 70. $70. Remember, this board works fine. So you'll have to figure out what's going on with the bottom board. It's great if you have a track and field with bad sound. So Curdy Birdie himself tested it. Sinistan has jumped in at 75. If you've been watching, the countdown timer resets at 20. You're not sitting there have you been to the, some of these sales where you have to wait while they count down from 100? Oh my God, it must pull. Oh. Anyway, it's sold. Sinistan, you are the owner for $75. I think a very good deal for a track and field board, especially since you know one of the two boards is good. Now, here's another weird one. Now, this is another it's fully working track and field. The construction of the board is a little different because this has Konami's famous, see this board here, this green board, if you zoom in, this is Konami's famous, oops, we ran out of the chip that plugged into the socket board. That means that on the very corner of the board, there was a single chip, and they couldn't get it anymore. So they made this replacement board that has all the components in that chip. It's a good solution. Bally Pac-Man did that. I think almost every Pac-Man on Earth has two oops boards on it because they ran out of two different chips. It was kind of interesting. But that's what happened. Retro Ralph is in at 30. You've seen Retro's channel. Retro Ralph has a wonderful channel on television. And we have our picture up. Is it on? I can't see. No, wait a minute. All right, let me restart it. Uh-oh is right, but it doesn't mean it. It means that I've moved one of the chips or something. Because Kurt said it worked. And I believe Kurt. We'll give it another try. Oh, it's got a second oops chip in it. That's interesting. There's another chip under the soundboard. All right, let me make sure everything is pressed in. And you know what's notorious on these boards is the ribbon cable. So let's get this in. Because Kurt had it playing, and he wrote good on it. Is that it? Okay. You know what? It's the edge connector. It's the edge connector. There we go. Okay, now, if I can reach the free play button, here we go. There we go. And anyway, we have a $250 minimum on it. I think that's fair. Acid Rain has come in at 110. Oh, Stringer Films. Thank you. That's it. You were stuck buying dog food. Did I miss the? No, the 7,000s were nowhere near. We're only up at item 7. Look, I can run with one button. Start the countdown, Terry. So we got a countdown at
13.05 seconds.
It's so crystal clear. What a great processor. That was ahead of its time. This is so long ago. And then they ripped off the Chariots of Fire music. I'll bet you they didn't pay any money for that. No. Mercedes said, did anybody see Tim's interview with Marco? Marco Specialties interviewed Timmy and me. It was great. We had so much fun. And Marco has asked me to be part of their first television show. So I will be on the first show, and we're filming it, I think, next week. I almost missed our wedding because I had to buy sausages. Oh. Anyway, we have 9 seconds to go. We didn't get the minimum. The minimum is 250. So this looks like it's destined for eBay. Oh, God. It's going to eBay. We may try it one more time at the end of the show if we still have it stuck.
You said about that
What?
interview?
What did Marcy say? The interview reminded me of when a 4-year-old. Oh, you little Marcy, you don't like my Timmy. You're so mean to my little Timmykins. So mean. Is records next? Aha, the records are next. People have been waiting for this. I got some dandy records to sell. 50 of them, and they're pretty much all of them are like brand new. I think a lot of these were never used. They're jukebox. They were in a record collection. There's also a bunch of blanks. Now these are more oldies. Here's one on the Dot label. After Hours, Billy Vaughn, and in his orchestra. I don't know this song. This one's brand new. This has never been used. I think most of these have never been played. The Delphonics, that's brand new. I don't think they've ever been out. The Duprees, I don't even know these songs. Exodus, that can't be the. But the record condition is absolutely brand new. I'm tilting the camera. I mean, I'm going to say most of these are brand new. Duke Nukem has met the reserve. The Marcells, that's Blue Moon. Another Duprees. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Valjean. Who the heck's that? The 18th variation, Valjean. Is that new? That's brand new. Don't be mean. He's so mean. The Carpenters, Ticket to Ride, and They Long to Be Close to You. Brand new. These records would be at least $3 or more. We've only just begun, and for all we know, the Carpenters. Another Carpenters. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Dion and the Belmonts. Run Around So. Is that new? It's brand new, but the color faded. It's a stereo gold. A double gold, they call it. Maybe that's gold instead of yellow. Huh. Gary Morris. I don't recognize these. Why, Lady, Why, The Wind Beneath My Wings. Well, that's not Gary Morris's, but that's the Lady Bet. The Lettermans, Going Out of My Head Over You, Out of My Head Over You. Now, we had a few blanks. Look at this. This is there's no record of this. An interesting Jackie Gleason presents Velvet Brass. Jackie Gleason has not released any new albums recently, and anyway, God, I'm so mean. Buddy Holly and the Crickets. I'm looking for someone to love it. That'll be the day if I die. Fats Domino, Going Home, and Ain't That a Shame. You know what? This is an RCA, and it's brand new. Everyone has been brand new. The Letterman, Traces, Memories, and Put My Head on Your Shoulder. This is a real old label. This is an old red Columbia disc. It's Johnny Ray. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. An orchid for the lady. Don't know them. Here's Chuck Berry's I'm in love with my truck. I'm just kidding. It's rock and roll music. That's the title of that. Little Anthony and the Imperials. I'm on the outside looking in, which is me most of my life. Another Johnny Ray on the old Cadence label. And it's brand new. Let me see if there's a reprint number. There's no copyright. Wow, unless they reprint. I don't know where these came from. We're up to $70. And, all right, Tony Bennett. Fats Dominic. I left my something down on Blueberry Hill. That's Fats Domino. Nat King Cole. Is this an old Capitol? God, yeah. It's an old Capitol label, the purple. Brand new. Columbia. Glad Rag Doll. Johnny Ray again. Now this is worth money. Actually, it's not. But it's Arabesques. And Jose Iturbu is the pianist. And Arabesque Opus 18 is on one side, and it's a 2-song on the other. This is one of those extended track records. So there's 2 separate songs on the other side, divided by a little bit of dead space. And the picture disc. Little Anthony and Imperials. Chuck Berry, Roll Over Beethoven. And Maybelline. Leslie Gore, it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to, I will. Do you know, Terry, there is a cell in there. Can you find the picture that somebody sent from the producers? When I sang that one song about Hitler, do you see it? There's a picture. I showed it to. Do you see where it is? I sang a song the last time I did this.
What do you think it's called?
Doesn't it say something about the producers on it? Anyway, that's it. Springtime for Hitler. Springtime for Hitler. Somebody made that up of me. Look at that. And Germany. What are the names on there on the card? The title is the picture's called what, Terry?
The producers?
Yes, but what's the title?
Cindy
Cindy?
Glazer Production.
No.
Wilder.
No. What's the
TNT.
what's the cell called? The picture.
Springtime for the Hitler, Chris and Debs.
Chris and Debs. They made that for me. Chris and
Did you
Debs.
see the TNT Dynamite thing?
Oh yeah, there's Dynamite.
Oh wow! No, I didn't. They put the dynamite on the. I didn't even see that. That's even more detail I didn't see. I wonder if they'll do any of that for my competitor. I'll have anybody do any pictures for his crappy channel. Anyway, I see analyzers here. Hey there, Lenny. Wait a minute, Lenny. You're at the Lenny took his truck to the truck show. You're at the truck show, right, Lenny? Do you have any bites on your truck? He brought this big giant rescue truck he bought, and he took it to the big truck show in Harrisburg. We'll see if he has a response. Anyway, Puck Chucker, there it is. Todd Tucky the musical. Chuck, I did confirm it's coming tomorrow, baby. You could bring the check. Chuck is getting probably the last in the box. It's been sitting. Led Zeppelin limited edition tomorrow. Stringer, thank you, sir. Oh, Retro Ralph loves Fats Domino. His hit #1. Well, then you got to buy the tickets. Colin has the high bid. We're going to finish this up real quick. The Youngbloods, Elvis Presley, Don't Be Cruel. It's a back-to-back. And Hound Dog, back-to-back hits. Meatloaf. Oh. Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Is it brand new?
Brand new.
Oh man.
Well, no, it's not. It's not brand new. It's like new. But this was the problem record. It's 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Now, here's the problem. If you put it in your jukebox, it'll never play the whole song because the auto will take it off. The automatic reject, it'll hit the beginning song. You'll hear the beginning of it, but it won't go to the end because the needle will automatically lift up. Yes. Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Will you love me forever? Will you leave me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away and will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? It is. Of course it is. You know, I spoke to Meatloaf. My daughter, Tammy, the other daughter, not Terrikins, but Tammy bought me a question period with him. And we were only supposed to, how long was it supposed to be? For like 5 minutes or something? And I talked to Meatloaf for almost 30 minutes. We covered all kinds of territory. Oh, it was so much fun. Because a friend of mine, Adam, I don't know if he's watching tonight, he ran the Rocky Horror Picture Show fan club here in Philadelphia. So we had access to the film prints. It was really great. This is a Christmas song called The Little Drummer Boy. Mac the Knife, Bobby Darin, Aerosmith, Dream On, and Sweet Emotion. Back-to-back hits, brand new. So the only one used so far was the a Meatloaf, but it was only slightly used. All right, the Meatloaf, Backstreet Boys, Everybody. Great song. The Drifters, Under the Boardwalk. The Drift up on the Roof. Frankie Valli, Our Day Will Come. Oh boy, will it. My day will come one day, I think. Bunny Bergen and his orchestra. What? Frankie and Johnny. Okay. Jim Croce. I had to say I love you in a song. And it's brand new, and it's on an odd disc called the Gold Diggers disc. Oh, back-to-back hits. Big Bad Leroy Brown. And it's a stereo version. The Neon Philharmonic. Oh, no. The Association's on one side with Windy, and the other side is Morning Girl with the Neon Philharmonic. So these are back-to-back. Artie Shaw and his orchestra. Night and Day from the Gay Divorcee in 52 channel stereo. The Four Seasons. Don't go away, I'm no good for you. We have By the Beautiful Sea. And this is one of those goofy. There's 4 songs on this, and the tracks are shrunken. So there's and they're all by I don't know. It's an orchestra of some sort. Oh, here it is. Jackie Gleason. This is this goes with that picture disc. Oh, when you get it, this is the record that goes into that picture disc. Jackie Gleason and the Velvet Brass. It got stuck in this for some reason. So you'll have it. J.J. Jackson. Never My Love, The Association. It's a double back-to-back hits. Harry James, we're almost done, folks. Little Richard, Golly Golly, Miss Molly, and Hey, 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 Hey. That must have been a fun title. What should we call it, Little Richard? I don't know. How about Hey? No, that's not good enough. How about Hey, Hey? No, that's too common. Hey, Hey, Hey! Nope. And then he hit it right on the nail when he said, Hey, 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 Hey. The Association, Cherish. Did I do a cherish? Cherish is the word I used to describe. And Along Comes Mary. Back-to-back hits. And lastly, or almost lastly, Earl Gardner, Misty. And finally, the Everly Brothers. Bye Bye Love and Take a Message to Mary. I'm exhausted. We're starting the countdown now. Colin, you're getting this for $75. Colin is the winner of 50 back-to-back hits. That means he's paying $1.50 a record. A bargain. Thank you, sir.
Are you done?
I'm exhausted. Curdy.
Growing up out there.
Curdy, come in here and show them. Show these people your face. This is the birthday boy. My birthday boy. Now, I say you're 40, if you're 54. You were actually 57, you think?
I think. Pretty sure.
How can you be that old?
Pretty sure I'm 57.
Rob, Curdy, 57.
Stop singing. Get on with it. What number are you up to?
We're not doing very well. Where's the next item, son? We're up to...
Hey.
Hmm?
9 is 40 minutes.
Look at
Music
his
and
lunchbox.
Is Lunchbox?
Hey.
Hey. You found Albert in the lunchbox. Yeah. Actually, yes. That's why they did the fourth hey. So they didn't want to do tea. Can you hand me the Backglass mylars? All right, we have 6 brand new mylars. Now, these are our showroom ones. You will get brand new ones. And we have these down for, it's our, what do we call it? The best offer? No, this is buy it now. So we're going to give you, these are props. That's a good way to call it. So these are very colorful. They're brand new Gottlieb mylars. So the best offer, buy it now means we're going to put a price up. Surf and Safari, which is a actual wonderful game. Actually, a lot of these games are pretty fun. You rarely see that game. You also rarely see Cactus Jack with the dancing cactus. They're very, very colorful. The color's beautiful in these. There's a science fiction one. We actually just sold one, just delivered one. The Gladiators. Very colorful. Look at the blues. They're gorgeous. Beautiful, bright colors. Think of how nice these will look lit up. This is the teed off with brilliant color greens. Greens are gorgeous. Really nice, of course. Everything I sell is nice. Wooder World with Kevin Costner and Hooper. God, what's his name? Dennis Hopper. God, I was going to say Dennis Hooper. Dennis Hopper. And finally, I saw one at the show. As a matter of fact, the Marco interview, I tried to help the guy fix his big house. Turns out he had battery damage on the logic board. That's why the board wasn't booting. But you'll get a new one. This one here is damaged. It's our showroom model. Oh, and let's see. Slippery Moose Cakes gave us. I'll take the Cactus Jack for $1.99. Anyway, look. Terry's going to put a price up. You'll get 6 brand new ones. We'll put the white paper in between each one. And here is the price. Who would like to purchase it for this price? There you go. $150. That's $25 a mylar. It's an instant game room wall. Start the countdown, Terracins. The countdown has started. People are sitting there, staring, they're wondering. We only have 89 viewers. I don't think we're going to do Friday night ever again. So,
Fridays are great.
they're not good. 89 people. We didn't even break 100. Yes.
We didn't break it. It was earlier.
Are you supposed to be using the driver board out of the Barrett core?
No, you can use it.
The others are just disgusting.
Yeah. No, take the barra. Yeah. Good. That may have a problem, too.
It's running right now.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, it did not sell. So we will move on. Thank you, sir. We will move on to another one we never offered in a package before. It's a brand spanking new Shack Attack. So we've never had any Shack Attacks in package deals. So anybody, we have a bid of, it's a minimum of $25. And Terry, you can start the countdown. And we'll see if somebody wants it. Doesn't look like anybody wants it. You don't like Shack? Well, yeah, but... Oh, Friday night is, yes. Yeah, this is bad. I was going to do Friday night in 2 weeks, which I'm not. So, This is not good. We have a $25 bid. Yes, it's rather interesting. We actually thought...
They're watching the Olympics.
Well,
That's what.
you can watch both. I'm more important than the stupid Olympics. I do the Olympics when I'm eating. Retro, you bought it for $25, baby. That is yours. Thank you, sir. And we are now up to. You should have each item ready for me, young man. What's the next thing?
Manuals.
The manuals. Okay, good. So can you get the next two items ready?
It's these manuals. Hold on.
Okay. All right. We're now up to our tech manuals. Number 11, item 11. We're running pretty good time here. I guess the record stopped. The record singing was interesting. But we have 9 manuals for video games, TV sets. This is a Hanarex. This is their 19-inch one. And it's interesting. It's very colorful on the inside. It's too bad the monitor just sucked. There's operating instructions, whatever. So we have 9 total. This is a good one. This is the only Wells Garner XY color monitor they made. This is the 6100. So it's a schematic and illustrated parts, and it also explains how the circuits work in it. It's a very nice manual. Convergence tips. This is a Hanarex Polo. This is the other one they had. They had a monitor called a Polo, the 25-inch. So it's actually good for 10, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 25, 28, and they're 33-inch. So this monitor will work for both. This is for a Mitsubishi. The shit monitor used in pole positions and Crystal Castles, and there was millipedes. This horrible monitor, but here's the monitor to help you fix it. We have a Wells Garner for the 4900, and it covers all the models of the 4900 series. So that'll cover everything. Oh, there's a ride-along sheet. Let's see. Please correct the gyrus service manual according to the procedures. Well, that's not going to help us. This obviously came out of a gyrus game. So anyway, then there's a XY black and white Electro Home, the Quadrascan. They called theirs a Quadrascan monitor rather than a Vector. So that's very helpful if you want it. Tim Dog has put in a bid at $10. There's a 13-inch G07 color monitor. This is where they spell the word color wrong. It's horribly spelled. And Cortec, another name that will go down in history as one of the 5 shitty monitors ever made. And finally, a 19-inch G07. So we have a minimum of $20. Jay is the high bid at $15. So as of now, these were not going to sell. But if somebody steps in, Tim Dog stepped in at $20. So now 9 manuals for $20. That's less than $2 each. It's about $2 each. Tim Dog's the high bidder. Let's see if anybody jumps in. There's 7 seconds to go. This is the end of the line. Timmy, I think you're going to be getting them. And you did. They're yours, sir. Thank you. What is next? Aha, Mortal Kombat. So we have a Mortal Kombat 1 that works. Nice clean board. Now you need the soundboard for this, but a lot of people have the soundboard. So you may, let me see what's going on with my picture here. Here, I just want to make sure my screen is following me. And I think we're on right. Retro Ralph is the high bidder. Yeah, 1 second. I just want to make sure this is on. There was another video playing, and it wasn't me. No, Lenny, you were going to tell us how you were doing. And Shawnee's going to be up next week. Yes, Shawnee, that's Chung King Can Suck It. That's him. Shawnee is going to the Galloping Ghost Grand party next week. I think it's next Saturday, Friday or Saturday. It's the same day as the Ram Arcade's grand opening. And it looks like Richard just bought his first game of Jurassic Park Premium, being delivered in on Tuesday to Leicester in the UK. Leicester, is it Leicester? I can't quite read it. My father was born in Sapkett, right above Hinckley. I've been over there many times. Anyway, let's plug this baby in. Takes a moment for the board to figure out what I've done. And there it goes. It's loading. Now, of course, we're not going to have sound because that's on a separate board. But it is loading in. And Lenny, you were going to tell us, not auction, you were selling. You were at that show, the truck show. I had to take a sip. I left this on without packing a button so you could see all the little green squares. Retro Ralph has made the minimum, so it will sell now for $90 so far. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce. It's Worcestershire. My father loved that, and I actually still have a bottle at home. Let's see. That's not okay. Good. So we are now at Alex at 90, and Alex is our friend from Canada, and Alex has bought a number of things from us, and he knows we do ship fast. Everything will go out fast. I have to find a box. I only go to the post office every other week. You won't hear that from us. See? Oh, gosh. I just got 3 thumbs down. Fast Driver's now the high bidder. Now, this is great. I'm pretty good because this is a one-button control here. I'll go in and I'll power. See? See? See me go? Now back up. Well, he doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh, I'm playing 2-player. That's why. He's just going to sit there. I can kill him now, can't I? Yes, I killed him. Yes. It's great when you don't have a second player, isn't it? Well, we have a buyer so far. Alex, we're going to start the countdown. We're up to 106 viewers. Our least amount of viewers of all time. Friday night, we are done. Never again on a Friday night. I guess everybody wants to go out and have fun, not watch me. It could be vacation times, but, I'll have to rethink what day we're going to do, Terry. Because we sure as hell aren't going to do it Friday night again. Anyway, we are now up to what time? Oh, look, Alex has jumped in. So 120, it looks like the board is good. It's going to be the lowest priced Mortal Kombat I've ever sold. Acid Rain has jumped in at 1 1/4. Everybody knows it's a great price. We are running out of boards. We haven't been over to Big Joe's. Joe says a lot of the boards he has left are pinball boards. I said, nobody the hell wants them. Yes, Shawnee says if Todd had a character in Mortal Kombat, pizza and a cheesesteak gets delivered. That's a fatality. That's a good one. I'll give you that. The fishing bobber is not wiggling. There is always eBay. Oh, God, Lenny, please. You have to sell that truck. Anyway, Elite, I appreciate that comment. He'd rather watch me. In living color, of course. Alex is the high bidder again. So he's got the bid at 145. And there's only 3 seconds to go. This is it. Alex, I think you got it, baby. You did. You're the winner. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We do. We appreciate every sale. We do. Do you have my next item ready, Walt? I figured it would be right here at the base of my feet, young man. There we are.
Just at the base of your hand.
There. Now, can you put these up on the shelves or get them out so we don't trip over them and get the next items ready? Because I want to show you, this is the first time we've ever offered for sale here at the show
Take the adapter
a
off.
Pac-Man. Yes. And put it in the box. No, right there on the floor. Is it too close? Am I overpowered? You can turn my volume down. I see I'm running at the very big limit. You can drop me down. Okay. Yeah, the Michael says the constant switching days, but there's so many other people that do the auctions. Now, there's another fella doing an auction next Friday. If he's watching, I think you should change your date. But that's up to you. This is a Pac-Man Plus. I've had Miss Pac-Mans and Pac-Mans and Junior Pac-Mans, which we have later tonight, but I've never, ever had a working Pac-Man Plus to sell you. And we have one right here. This comes with the epoxy sealed, and it even has a serial number. Do you know they were so afraid they gave you a serial number with every board kit? This kit was $300, and you converted your Miss Pac-Man or your Pac-Man to a Pac-Man Plus. You got a new marquee. You got a sticker to put on the monitor, the glass, on this side so the kids would pick it off. And you got a sticker to say it was licensed to go under the monitor glass. And then you got 6 new chips. So you got 6 new program chips on your board here. And then you got the encapsulated logic board. Let me restart it. There we are. Yeah, let me make sure this is all set. We played it last night, so it does work. But of course, it does. Yeah, I actually played it. We'll start it again. It's not happy. Return. This is the right board, right? Pac-Man. Yeah, it says Pac-Man. All right, we'll figure this out in a second. Because I want to make sure this is in. This is in. Is that what it was? Let's see. That was it. The connector that goes into, that has the connector, the plugs into the Z80 socket, was not in tight. Oh, and we're in reverse. It's going to be tough. I don't think I could play it in reverse. But, of course, Pac-Man Plus gave you the extra excitement of having a Coke can and instead of a cherries, and then it had a martini glass and all kinds of fun things. But there it is. Whoever guesses the price right on or right above it wins it. It looks like our high is 160, our low is 0. Who won? Terry, did somebody win it? Yes, Rob wins it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And Rob gets the Pac-Man Plus. Now, Rob, once again, when you get it, reseat it. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. This board is held in by wire ties. I'll send you some wire ties because you may want to reseat the blue connector under there before you wire tie in the daughter board. But I'll send you some wire ties. I don't have any real long ones, so I send you 3 or 4 little ones, and you loop them through. So we always make sure they're wire tied down, and then you don't have any more troubles. It's a good thing, isn't it, sir?
Yep.
Appreciate it. The next 3 items, good. We are up. We're moving along. We're up to item 14. We're almost at the halfway mark, and it is only 9 o'clock. So we will be ending on time. We have 5 thick manuals for a very low reserve of $25. It's $5 a manual. The first one is probably I guess the most common. It is a cruising USA stand-up, and it has all these fold-out schematics inside. A ton of them. It's like new. Okay? Oh, it's also the final manual. I guess they had a lot of versions. The next one is Le Mans, an Atari black and white driver. What makes this special is inside it has some erratas. That means it's, oops, we made some errors. They even said somebody made an error in this book, B-O-O-C. What? And this page is here to correct it. Oh, they're having fun. Correct is spelled wrong. C-O-R-R-E-K-T. They're having fun. I didn't catch that at first. So there's a couple of correction pages. And then there is a repair added to Le Mans schematic and printed circuit board. This is one of those bulletins everybody throws away to make the board run. And I see it says to cut and lift pins 13 of M7, pin 11. See, people don't see these things. They get lost, and then the game doesn't work, and then they throw it away. So that's Le Mans. A thick champion sprint. This is the 2-wheel kit. A big, giant, thick manual. Schematics package. A supplement, too. I mean, tons of stuff. Real thick stuff. Okay? So, now, a lot of my customers have bought stuff from me and then put it up on eBay and sold them themselves separately, which you're welcome to do, of course. The more the merrier. Another thick one, a Atari baseball. This was the cocktail table one. Lots of pictures, lots of repair techniques. I actually suggest ways to fix them. And finally, a double manual for APB, All Points Bulletin. The thick, juicy schematics package. Did you just make a... Did you need to use the bathroom, young man? Did you all hear that? I heard it, so you must have heard it. My mic's right here. Yes. Where they had... Correct. Oh, Swords of Fun. Yes, Joseph is making Swords of Fury, Swords of Fun. And the APB. So we have all 5. $25. We started... Silver Bowl Wiz will win the manuals for $25 unless you bid $5 more. Is anybody going to do it? Walt, what do you think? Anybody? There's only 6 seconds left, and Silver Bowl Wiz is going to get these manuals for $5 each. You want them. They're gone, baby. Thank you, sir. 5 manuals. Okay. Now, Curdy found this. This is really neat. We have some neat stuff. Curdy went up and went into some bags, and he found 4 brand new they call them handle assemblies for Waco joysticks. These are the thick ball ones. If you zoom in, they come with a new spring, the protection O-ring, and 2 different, so you make it 4-way or 8-way. So there's 4 of these, and of course the instructions. They've never been opened. Isn't this amazing? So there's 4 of these. This is more for like a collector that loves Waco and would be very much interested in it. We have a reserve of $25. It doesn't appear that there's any interest. But would you start the countdown for 4 brand new Waco joystick handles? I thought that would be really good, but maybe not. So far, so bad. There's no interest. 4 seconds to go. Not even a $5 bid. Done. They're done. Maybe we'll come back to that. Walt, why don't you put that into the... We'll come back to that thing. Maybe we'll do them again. Terry will keep track of them. We're up to item 16. Dot matrix display. We just took this
out of a, what did we converted a game in the back, the color. This is an orange dot matrix display. It's bright and clear. The last line is out. Kurt put a little arrow pointing at it, the last edge. However, we can see why, because the little wire is broken off the glass right here. Can you zoom in on that, young man? My beautiful Gino is my camera operator. So you may be able to, he's going to turn the focus knob for us. There we go. And you may be able to fix that. We've done it in the past. I had a guy that actually chipped the glass away and then put a blob of solder on it and fix it. Anyway, I've priced this really cheap. It has a tiny bit of burn-in, but when it's on, you can't see anything. We've priced this very low. Terry, is this a you buy it now or the right price? So this is a buy it now. If you have a game, first of all, they rarely use the last line, so you can put it in the game without fixing it. But if you have a game that you're thinking of taking to the auction or selling on Marketplace, this is a great place to get rid of the glass, or a game you rarely play and you don't feel like buying a new one. And here's the price. $50 buys this glass. It is sold to Silver Bowl Wiz. Thank you, sir. Now, we used to sell pool tables. We actually sold hundreds of pool tables. Honest to God, like almost 900 pool tables through another company. We would sell them, and then they would deliver and set them up. Brunswick tables. And we got out of the business. But we used to stock. Well, actually, they went out of business, and then I decided I didn't want to sell or set up pool tables. We ended up having a bunch of stock left over. We started renting tables out for parties. And the rental business, took a dump, as all of you know. COVID has done it. So we decided to package everything together and put a low reserve of $20. There's a brand new silver cup cone of chalk right there. That's brand new. It's still sealed. It has a breathing hole in the top. You can see there's two brand new bridges. One is plastic and one is metal. There are four there's another? Oh. I only have two here. How many are there? Oh, okay, there's five. There's five, two red, excuse me, two blue and one green. There's the bridges. There's two bridges, 5 pieces of chalk, a chalk holder. This is not new. This is a triangle. And these are used balls. Oh, no, they're not. They're brand new balls. No, these are brand new balls. They're brand new balls. They're unused. They've never been out of the box. Jester brand billiard balls. I thought they were used. So, if you need, the new balls, stick and everything, we can ship this in a box. It wouldn't be a lot. It wouldn't be expensive, I don't think. And I think that would be rather nice. Brand new balls, cue stick, or here, some chalk, a couple bridges, the cone, and this. The countdown has started. Hydraulic, you're going to get a great deal, I think. And Retro Gaming has jumped in at $25. I think the balls are $50, aren't they? But who knows? It's your opportunity. Retro Gaming with Hopper, that's Todd. Hydraulic took over at $35. We have 16 seconds to go. Everybody, they're unmolested balls, and Chuck, you're right. The balls have never been molested. I never took them out of the box to molest them. Hydraulic, you're the winner, young man. Thank you, sir. $35, and you got it. Unfettered by human hypotheses, too. Good. If you can take... Now, what is our next item, son? The big guns. Okay. Now, here's what happened. we went up to. The boys went upstairs. I said, we got to find some new stuff to sell at this stupid best offer sale. And we have 105 now. So we got 105 people watching. So, yes, you should watch the bidding on the auction site. That's a good point, Sean. If you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna be left in the rough. So you go on. See at the bottom. Right down here, you see down here. Down here, there we are. Do you see right here it says purchase items? You have to register. Terry, did you look and see if anybody had to be approved?
Yeah, I already.
Okay. We have over 1,300 people now registered to bid. Retro. Stringer Film says Retro will be mad he missed on the balls. He should have bid more money. Tam wants to know if Terracins will autograph the Terra Burst guns. Terracins, Terry, will you autograph the Terry buns? Okay, here's the deal. I had no idea what the hell these were. They came to us in a box. All right, this gun is together and unmolested.
Dusty, but other than that,
However, the cable is definitely has some issues. It's possible it'll work. The plug is still in the end of it, and I guess it was removed from a game that was destroyed. It's still, both buttons are intact. So we have one complete unopened gun. The second gun has been opened. We have a $25 reserve for both pieces, so you're going to get both. Now this one, they took apart, I guess, to see if they could figure it out. So inside, the cables are here. The switch for the front is there, but the trigger is not. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, there's no sensor in the front, but the switch for the front is here and the switch for the back, but it's missing some parts. But the gun shells are good. So it doesn't look like there's any interest, but we start the timer. So we have 2 Burst guns, and I guess we'll stick this on eBay, I guess, which is not a big crisis. But I thought there might be, collectors out there that might need one. So I think the shells alone you're going to pay a small fortune for. It did not sell. So put this back in the box, and this will be heading to eBay, or I like to call it Greed Bay. Actually, I've done very well. We've been putting stuff that didn't sell here on eBay, and it says sold almost instantly. Do you know what a young man sent me? I mentioned him earlier in the telecast. Josh sent me a whole bunch of stuff that he enjoys my YouTube videos and helped me repair some of my projects. So I filmed us opening this on a new Todd's Tips video that's coming out tomorrow. It's not that long, but it's on adjusting proximity switches. I'm pretty sure I'll get it done tomorrow. He sent me Rugged Mountain Coffee because he knows I'm a rugged man. Okay? He also sent me 3 different jams. Now, originally, when we opened them, the first one we opened was Traffic Jam. Okay? These are from the Rhodes Farm Market. The second one was Bear Jam. So I really, honest to God, thought the third one was going to be Toe Jam. But it ended up being Strawberry Rhubarb Jam. And God, do I love rhubarb. And the best part is his wife and Josh and his wife were making beef jerky. And they've sealed some for us. He says it's very chewy. And he says it's perfect for removing loose teeth. I just added that. He didn't say that. But we are looking forward to this. And we're going to open this one during the week when everybody's here. So thank you for sharing that with us, Josh. That was very good of you. We are up to... Oh, I turned the page. We're on the second page now. We are now to the unknown large rifle gun for an arcade game. This is heavy. I can't believe how heavy this gun is. This gun is probably 20 pounds or more. It was obviously mounted on something with 2 bolts. The trigger's intact. The cable is coming out, but it's just spindly wires at the end. So this is a gun that obviously you zeroed in on like this. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll shoot your fuck. See? Nothing bad happened. Did it? Anyway, hydraulic has now got the high bid on this. Do you know what this gun is for? Let's see. You were the fake Ryan. Oh, we have Ryan. Okay, Spaceballs. Did you get an NBA Jam? Oh, no, it's probably nothing to do with this. All right. Let's see. Take that, Darth Vader. Hi from Philadelphia. So, Eddie, you're down in Philly, huh? Okay. It looks like, start the countdown, Terry. It looks like Hydraulic's going to get this for $35. Who else wants this? Yeah. I'll shoot you right between the eyes, you piece of... Yeah. See? I can zero right in on you. I can. Yeah, God, it's dead aim, guys. Can you see my eyeball? You better. Yeah. Anyway. Hydraulic is going to get... Nope. Hydraulic jumped in and reset to $45. So $45 is the bid. We're up to 117 viewers. So we have a few more. What is going on? We are trying to sell this gun. It's extremely heavy. It was definitely mounted on the cabinet. We have no idea what game it's from. This came from upstairs, and it is very, very heavy. It's over 20 pounds. Hydraulic is now the high bidder at 60. Stoned Commander. Yeah, Stoned. Yeah, you just take this gun and you shoot that MF right down there and get him dead. You know, Gino, I could kill you right from here. Right in that belly of yours, young man. So it's neat. It's a nice gun. And Stoned, you are the winner. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. It says here, Shawnee says, Eric's so turned on right now. Which Eric?
Yes.
Oh, that Eric. Are we up to Pac-Man, Junior?
We are. This is the next one.
We're up to Junior Pac-Man, guys.
20.
Is this 20? Is this the working one?
That is the one.
Yes, so we have 2 Junior Pac-Mans to show you. We have one fully working, and we are 2/3 of the way through our telecast. It is loading. And I thought this was the best Pac-Man of all because you got so much to do on it. You could scan and move and scan. And, you know, you had a chance of really playing the game. It's upside down too. It's interesting. Anyway, we have this down for a guess the price. So you put down what you want to pay for it. So if you only want to pay $15 for it, you put it down. BR says it's worth $5. So maybe he'll win. Acid Rain thinks it's worth $120. Maybe he'll win. We don't know who's going to win because the right price is right up here. I know the price. Now, it's fully working. Now, this is important. This plugs into an existing Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. It is not the kit one that goes into a Super Pac-Man because the Super Pac-Man had another power supply.
This has an onboard power supply right here, just like the Pac-Mans. So if you take your Miss Pac-Man out, you can plug this in and play Junior. You could also build a contraption that'll hold both boards and just move the connector to one game or the other. So whoever guesses the price right on A or right above the price I want. Let's see. We have Tim Dog at 145. We have BPR at 5. And we have a lot of bids in between. Now, if by some chance I only wanted 120 for it, Acid Rain would win it. It's already programmed in. And who would like to start the countdown? Will it sell, Terry? Let's see. Terry has started the countdown. Gino, what do you think? Oh, gosh. Let's see what happens. It's exciting. Is there any last-minute bids? Does anybody want to put a lower bid in or a higher bid? Won the first one. It did sell. And Rob actually guessed it right on. I wanted 145. He guessed it right on. Now, we have another one. Now, this board is also on the same system, meaning it'll plug into a Junior, a Pac-Man or a Miss Pac-Man, because it has the onboard power supply. But it's doing something unusual. I'm going to show you what it's doing. So we'll plug it in. And I have to turn it on there. Now, what it's doing is it loads up. Game comes up on the screen. Well, let me just make sure I'm in tight. No, the edge connector's not in right. Wait a minute. Let me get this in correctly, folks. It's struggling to start. It didn't do this last night, did it, Walt? Because it was playing, but the shapes were going in a funny direction. Yeah, but it was playing. Oh, we didn't have sound, though, did we?
I don't believe so.
Right.
It's not perfect. Yeah, no audio.
Was that what it was? No audio?
No audio, graphics.
Let me turn it off and on again.
Well, it says it has graphics issues also.
Yeah, but the graphics issue was still playing.
Okay.
But I think the Pac-Mans were on the wrong side of the screen. And now it's misbehaving. There it goes. Oh, I thought it was starting there. It looked like it was ready to start. So I thought it was. There we go. I turned the voltage up just a hair. Now, here's what it's doing. Let me put a credit on it. Here's what it's doing. We have no sound. Well, it's working now, Walt. But there's, yeah. Okay, it didn't do this yesterday. But there is no sound. But it is working. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure the volume. I'll kill you. You said that. Okay, well. It's working. It wasn't working yesterday. I wonder, we had the voltage down. The other one ran, but this one needed more voltage. So it is running. Here, let's just make sure. So anyway, listen. It's still up for auction. I'm going to just turn it off and on. And just to prove that I'm not an ass. Well. Okay. Well, I heard some issues with the sound.
Not perfect.
Oh, I bumped the switch. Yeah, what I did, there's a switch here that lets you accelerate through all the screens. See, that freezes it. Is it? Why? You know, I don't think I ever saw this screen. I don't know if a lot of you knew that. The switch on it allows you to skip ahead to other screens. Miss Pac-Man did that too. So it's switch 7. And if you flip switch 7, let me try it. So if you flip switch 7, which I did, it lets you see all the color cartoons. I never saw that one either. Now I think when you have a 7, see, it skips this wave, see, it flashes, then it goes to this screen, then it flashes, and then it goes to the next color cartoon. Ah! I want to see this cartoon. Anyway, that's switch 7 on your Pac-Man boards. Then I'll flip it back, and now it goes to normal play. Anyway, there you go. Start the timer. Wow, they're moving. They're flying. Good grief. You can't play that. Oh, God. Well, Gino is the high bidder. That's my Gino. It looks like you're going to... Uh-oh, Acid Rain stepped ahead. $95. Acid Rain, there's 12 seconds left. 10 seconds. Gino, you're ahead. You're number 1, young man. Gino is a collector, by the way. Gino has a bunch of games in his game room. How many games do you now have, young man? 29 games. My God, he's bad. He's hooked bad. Acid Rain is the high bidder at 105. A working board, but it doesn't have the metal plate. You really need that metal plate. I don't have any extras. And this board wasn't supposed to be working. But I turned the voltage up and it popped on. So this one needed a little more voltage. Acid Rain has reset the counter. It's 115. We have 119 viewers now, Terry. But it is 9:30 at night. People are stumbling home from the in a drunken rage. Acid came up. Terry, is there any new people that asked to join or bid? Okay. Yeah, I did a lot of approving. We called it Acid Rain. You were the top bidder, and it looks like, young man, you were going to get a great deal. It is sold. Acid Rain bought our non-working Junior Pac-Man, which ended up working. That happens. But we've also had the other thing happen where they stop working, they don't work, and then they work. No. Well, we're running down some more stuff we found. Some really neat stuff. We have a 4 coin. Now listen, if you are a collector or a rebuilder, this is so neat. I didn't know how to describe these. It is one, I didn't remember who. Acid Rain? Here's the sticker for that. It says no audio graphics issues. Wrong! Anyway, if you have any Bally Midway door, you have one of these in there. Okay, this is what guides the quarter from the front of the machine into the coin slot. Okay? And look, these are brand spanking new. So you have enough to do 2 doors. Or if you're missing one, or one's busted, you can put one of these in. So the auction's for 4 of these. So that's under $4 each. Nobody on planet Earth will sell you one, brand new one of these, for $4. No one. So, Silver Ball Wiz has the high bid of $20. That's $5 a piece. You will not find these anywhere else. And no one's going to reproduce this for $5. The bidding has started. Terry is going to start the countdown. Who would like to buy these 4 brand new old stock coin return guides. I guess that's the best way I could say for your Bally door. Jason Hutchkins is the high bidder. This is his first bid for the night, but he's bought from us before. Everybody I see so far has bought from us. And it looks like you're going to be the winner, Jason. There's only 4 seconds to go. If somebody's going to bid, this is the time to do it. Nope. Jason, you got him, baby. I think you got a great deal. I hope you agree. Isn't this worth tuning in to watch my show? We have more brand new old stock coin switches. I have 50 of them. And Kurt put an extra one in. There's 51 of these. These are brand new, unused, unmolested, gorgeous, beautiful coin switches. You will need the little wire, but you could probably take the wire off your other door. But if you are looking for a stock of these, we have these priced. I see these priced for $2. Now, at our price of $30, what was $25 was the minimum. That was basically 50 cents each. So we're now at Count Hologram. Good evening, Count. You were here. Thank you, sir. I got Count's coffee. He sent me coffee. That was very good of you. It came yesterday, young man. Thank you very much. We have a bid of $40. We're starting the countdown. So remember, there are 50 brand new switches in there. And Kurt put an extra one in, so there's 51. And count them 50. A Silver Bull Wiz is the high bid, $55. So that is basically a hair over $1 each. A hair. And it looks like you're going to get them, young man. Can you hear the click? I bet you can. Except quarters with fishing lines. You could. Thank you, sir. Silver Ball, you are the winner. We do appreciate it. Curdy was thrilled when he says, Todd, I'm going to find your stuff. And he did. We now have a BurgerTime. I have no way to test this, but I tested this. We sold a BurgerTime about 5 months ago, and I kept this on the shelf. It is, yes.
Pac-Man Jr., was that on a JAMA adapter?
Pac-Man Jr., okay. It is. That was running on the Mike's Arcade JAMA adapter. So yes, you can use it because Pac-Man Jr. is not a JAMA board. It's a Pac-Man pinout. But the JAMA adapter that Mike's Arcade, who is moving into a brand new building, is back in business, or PCB Junkie sells these too. Phil, you joined me. Phil, thank you, Phil. Phil was supposed to come tonight to the auction with Nick, and he couldn't make it. So he's going to come in 2 weeks. Phil, we probably will move it to Saturday night because Friday night seems to be a wash. So we may do it. But anyway, and Phil, the people are driving here tomorrow to pick up the Shuffle Alley. They can't wait. They're driving from Ohio to get it. So it's 9 hours. So they said 8, but anyway, here it is, a BurgerTime. I did test this. It is working. We will stamp. I'll put our TNT stamp on it. So I'll guarantee you that it works as long as you don't blow it out. We tested it, sound and picture. They don't have a connector yet for this. I wish they did because I have other BurgerTime boards that I can't test yet until I get a BurgerTime in again. We sold 3 of these when we had that last BurgerTime in. And I kept one last one in case we got a BurgerTime with a bad board. So this one's been on the shelf waiting for me to sell to you. And Jay King, another one of our regular buyers, is the high bidder at $275. And it looks like, oh, no, Cinestan wants it. Everybody wants BurgerTime again. It was always a great game. And Chris, good to have you back, young man. You're at 300. It was maligned when it came out. This one has the sink jumpers in it right there.
the two little wires. So this has been modified so it'll run in your game. Chris, you're the winner. See, if you see these wires, that's factory jumpers to make it run right. So I call them oops wires. Oops. But it makes it work, and guess what? It's 40 years later and they're still working. I guess they were pretty well made. Okay, we are up to, I guess, the coin, these things. Kurt found another box full of brand new. Is there 25 in here? I couldn't believe it. He found these. I said, where the hell were they? 10. No, there's 10. These are coin latches. We only have this side. We don't have the other part. But this is the part that latches on and locks in. So we have a very low reserve for $1 each. They're brand new. They look like they're brass. They're gold color. Brand new old stock control panel latches. So there's 2 on almost every game. In some cases, there's 3. But we have 10. Would anybody? Nobody wants them. Oh no, Phil does. Phil, you're gonna buy. You don't need these coin latches. He's made a mercy bid. He's made a mercy bid. Count Holograms jumped in at 25. Sinistan has jumped in at 30. Oh. So Sinistan is the high bidder at 10. Let's see. They've been tested and they're unmolested. And the crystal is straight up. Good. We got it. You got it. Now, somebody else, thank you for that bid, said, will you get some monitor chassis? So I said, you know what? We're going to put some monitor chassis in. So Kurt found 4 Geo7s. 2 of them are parts, but probably could be completed. And 2 of them are complete. As a matter of fact, one of them was up in our showroom in a Miss Pac-Man until Mr. Flyback went bad. I'm pretty sure the Flyback went bad on this. Okay? So this one is fully complete, but I'm pretty sure the Flyback's bad because suddenly there was no picture. We didn't smell anything. Now, this one's a parts one, but what makes this odd is it has a brand new flyback on it. So it's got a new flyback. Somebody changed it. I don't think it was us. It doesn't have my sticker on it. But there's a new flyback on it, but it doesn't have the... Did he put a neck board in? Oh, I think there's a neck board. Okay. Yeah, so... Okay. Everything's on it but the neck board. But wait a minute. We think there is a neck board. Yes, there is. Kurt found the neck board for it. So, from another one. So he said, I'll give you the neck board. So that means this is complete, and it has a new flyback, but it definitely doesn't work. Okay? And the last one is fully complete, and it's cleverly marked bad. I do not smell burn smells, but it does not work. But the caps are hopelessly... I see one that needs to be changed for sure, but whatever's wrong with it. So you're going to be getting 3 complete, fully complete Geo7s and 1 parts one that the flyback's taken out of, but that was probably bad. And some of the pots are out, and the neck board is gone. A couple of the little silver pots. Everything else is on it. When I hold up to the light, I see everything there. Do we have any interest? Sinistan is offered 35. Now, what's bothering me is I see these on other auctions, and they'll have 1 or 2 monitor chassis, and they don't know if they work, which means they probably don't. And they're going for crazy prices. So I have here 4 of these. Marty K has offered me $40 for these 4, and I'm like in shock.
because I expected this to go double or triple that. But I guess not. Marty, you're the owner of Ford Geo7.
Mike farther away.
Mike further away. Well, I'm in shock because $10 a chassis is not what I had in mind to sell them for. But so much for chassis at our sale. I guess people would rather pay double or triple. But anyway, that's what auctions are about. You never know what's going to happen, do you? So I guess that means these next set of monitor chassis are going to be ridiculous. We're not going to do all chassis anymore. I think I had more luck when we did a master chassis sale. Remember that time we sold a whole bunch of chassis at once, and they came and picked them up in a truck. We have 4 Wells Gardner chassis. These are missing different things. This one is fully complete, but it doesn't have a neck board, and it doesn't have the controls, but everything's on it. Okay, so this is a 25-inch for sure because of the size of the components on it. This is another one. I guess I'm not showing them better. I'll show these better. This one looks fully complete too. Missing the neck board. I guess neck boards were the issues. Oh, we had this was serviced by us once. I guess we put caps in it in 2005. Okay, I have no idea. There's something wrong with it. That's why it ended up in this pile. So this one here is complete other than the neck board. This one I showed a moment ago. I don't know. Gina's zooming in. Is fully complete with also no neck board. Okay. The third one. Oh gosh, it's another fully complete one. Missing the neck board. Neck boards. That's, I guess, the weak link, as you can guess. Everything's there. Fully complete. Yeah, there's nothing missing. No neck board. Now, this may be a 19-inch. Actually, the flyback may be new. I think the flyback's new. Yep. I'll bet you this flyback is brand new. Okay? Because this cap is like brand new. Yep. Good luck. Maybe that'll work for you. And the last one, also fully complete, except for the neck board. So all 4 are fully complete. And Terry, you may start the bidding. Retro Ralph is the high bidder. You remember him from the TV show. This has no fuse in it, so it must mean the fuse blew. So, and the chassis definitely don't work. So, but Stringer Films is the high bid at $100. It looks like you're going to be getting them, young man. That's $25 a chassis. On eBay, they're $100. You got them, baby. All 4 for $100. A good deal. Listen, if any of you are local to me, I'll make you a deal on all of my chassis that don't work. I'll get rid of them all at once because I need them out. I don't have like 2 or 3. I probably have 200. So, anyway, we are now up to something special. And you know what that special thing is? I was looking for ink for the printer at home, and I pulled open one of the drawers at my house, and sure enough, I found my original seminar badge. They gave you these when you did speeches or seminars. Let me just tape on this here. See, it says I'm a speaker. I was one of the speakers. This is the 2004 Expo.
You can see the 2004 number in there. And it comes with a nifty Pinball Expo lanyard. And that is it. And you will be able to wear it, and people will say, "Who are you?" And you can say, "I am Todd Tuckey of Southampton, PA." Now, you would do that if you're in the vicinity of one of my competitors, and you'll get shot. I'm also including a T-shirt, a 2X size, so that means it'll fit everybody. It's gray. It has my logo on the front, and most important, me on the back. And the Chris Frenchie, he's the artist that's done some beautiful pinball machines like the Munsters and Batman 66. And he's actually now working on 3 different pinball machines from 3 different manufacturers. He did this for me while I was in the hospital with my heart attack. Wasn't that nice? And Tim, one of the TNT twins, and his brother Tom, they asked him to. And very graciously he did it. It's so good. And if you wear this T-shirt in public and take a picture of it and put it on Facebook, Facebook recognizes my face, and I can tag myself. It comes back to me. Would you like to tag yourself? So I thought that was pretty neat. So anyway, a 2X gray T-shirt with me on the back and my lanyard. And oh, by the way, I will sign it if you want. A lot of people want me to sign it. I can sign the card, or I can just sign the plastic on the front. So whoever wins it, whoever's the high bidder, looks like Alex, you're going to be the high bidder, young man. You can let me know if you want me to sign the front, the back, or the actual paper card inside. And I'll also send you my signed card. Thank you very much for buying that, sir. I appreciate it. We're up to item 29. We're running out, aren't we? Kurt found one more brand new old stock item. One more. There are, what's it, 10, right? There's 6 and 6.
12.
So there's 12 of these. These are brand new, old stock. However, the black ones have a couple of little dings on them, like the from surface wear. The silver ones are beautiful. I'm not sure which coin doors these will fit, but look at how brilliantly silver these are. These are, in fact, 40 years old. Okay, so you're going to get 6 silver coin entries, and you're going to get 6 black coin entries. The black ones are going to have to be touched up with a Sharpie. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, or spray painted. But they're brand new, so it means the screw hole. Oh, they're metal. These aren't plastic. They're metal. Good God, they're metal. Unbelievable. At first, I thought they were Nintendo ones, but they're not. I don't think they were Nintendo. But anyway, Count Hologram has offered us $30 for all 12. You're getting 12. Terry has started the countdown, and Gino has zoomed back, so he's encompassing the whole image, me included, and my lovely setup here. And the countdown goes. Count Hologram said he'll have none of it. He put in 40. But Sinistan put in 45. Curdy, your coin entry plates are selling. Count Hologram just jumped in at 55 for all 12. So that's $5 each, right? A little under $5 each. The silver ones are beautiful.
Well, can you come help me with this piece of shit, Shuffle Alley?
No, you can't curse on my telecast. Count Hologram, you are the winner, young man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We do appreciate it. And we are up to item 30? Yes, item 30. We only have 3 more items, and we're going to go back and redo a couple things, too. But, you know what? Do you want to pause for a second, and I'll bore everybody to tears with a little green screen. Do you want to do the green screen? Terry, the one that's marked Rally X. I did this green screen on a game called Rally X. And can you find it? Watch carefully. You have the sound on too? Okay, here we go. Okay, come on up front. Let me tell you some of the really great points about this. And you know what, Frank? Just thought, I was in a race similar to Rally X. Would you like to see the footage? Well, I'm going to run it anyway. Here we go.
You, sir, my unbounded admiration. Thank you. You know something about champagne, sir? Have a sure. If you tell me that the bubbles tickle your nose, I shall probably kill you. Comes again, sir. Have a sure. I'm not a cowardly man, but I am beginning to sense that that thing is out to get me. Now, none of that, sir. We're not losing our nerve, are we? Blast you, have a sure. How dare you patronize me? I am not losing my nerve. No, sir, of course not, sir. No.
Well, you know, Frank, we can go to the end of the race where I win. And I have to apologize to Dean Jones. Bless his soul, he's gone. But what a great movie that was. So let's go back to the Love Bug.
I'll bomb the thing off the road once and for all.
Here at the finish, we're still waiting for our first glimpse of the leaders.
Good-o, sir. Good-o. You can't lose. You can't possibly
Oh, boy, did that take a long time to do. It's very hard to float the imaging. But I did, didn't I? Yes, that was fun. I did have a lot of fun making that, but it's one of my favorite movies, The Love Bug. And David Tomlinson, he would have been furious if he had seen it. Anyway, we're up to item 30, and we've already got 200. We did pass the minimum. I found one more, I couldn't believe it, of my own. This isn't Joe's. Lunar Lander. It is fully complete. It had no crystal on it, so we soldered a brand new crystal, and she's standing tall, but it still doesn't work. It's dead as a doornail, although the 5-volt light lights. So there's nothing missing, nothing abused. It's been in a box for years. Now, Tim Hoffman bought all of our other ones. He bought a mess of Lunar Landers. And this one final one, unless Joe has some hidden, but he doesn't seem to think he did. So the only thing I noticed is the one, and this wouldn't cause the thing not to work. The Y0 pot, the top, the wheel itself is not on it. But we would have gotten a picture of some sort. So the Y right here, the little wheel is not present on the one pot. But all the chips are there. Now this is one, I showed this earlier. This is one of Atari's crossover boards. They made the board so you could have 4 ROMs here, or you could have 16 PROMs do the same job as the 4 ROMs. So 4 of these are equal to 1 of the ROMs. So everything's there. It's fully complete except that wheel. It's going to sell. Our high bid is $350. Now Tim has now jumped into $355. I'm going to guess that means because Tim got some of those other ones working that we sold. Some of the other Lunar Landers. El Proto came in at $360. Tim again at $365. It resets the counter, as you know. Oops, I got to take the lid off my orange juice. Excuse me. Keep the coughing down. Tim, you've come in $385, and El Proto has evened the playing field at an even 400. Tim will have none of it. Tim, I'm really glad you must have gotten the other boards running. These boards are so scarce, nobody will ever reproduce them. You can't convert an asteroids to one. El Proto is now 4.25. Remember, these boards run the dashboard on a lunar lander of the little 550, the little 44 bulbs. It runs the panels so you can pick out the game you want to play. This had extra electronics in it. That's so nice. That's true. Dwin Wind Spray 11. I can't read it real clear. Did say lunar landers were 600. Lunar landers were nothing. Nobody wanted it, but you see now things are different. People want the quality. Lunar lander control panel was like a real aircraft. It was beautiful. What a piece of craftsmanship that game was. And now people are seeking them out for the showrooms. El Proto has reset the counter at 470. It is fully complete. There's nothing missing. We did put the new crystal in, hoping it would work. The one wheel, the control's there, but the little adjustment wheel is not. Looks like it's got an Atari, interesting Atari fix-up here in the corner. I don't know if that may be one of their... they have a diode jumped in here up top in the corner. That may be an addition. Tim is now 500. Now this is going for more than the other lunar landers, right, Gino? I don't remember the other lunar lander. They went very high. Tim bought, I think, all of them. I guess he doesn't want to be outrun, but El Proto, he's another good customer. We ship stuff to him at almost every show. And it's going good. It's still going. The control panel is, Paul, I wonder what the hell happened to all those control panels on the games they converted to asteroids. They disappeared. They're gone. Tim, it looks like you're the winner this time, young man. 510. Thank you very much. I'm sure that was the most expensive lunar lander. Non-working, but unmolested. So the nice thing about this, and I can tell you this board has been in a box for at least 25 years. Untouched, probably 30. So it was probably pulled out of a game that got junked or something. It's as clean as a whistle. I don't know if that number means it. Oh, the interesting thing is here at the bottom, somebody did put a sticker on it, and it did say good. Good! But of course now it isn't. Now it's interesting. It could have been good when they put it in the box, but the crystal disappeared, and maybe the caps dried out. I don't know. But you can have a board repaired, put it on the shelf, then 2 years later take it off the shelf. It doesn't work. And that has happened to every single one of you that have a bunch of games that have saved boards. It has happened, and you know it. That's what happens, guys. We're up to 31. 31 are, is it 10 or 8? 8. We have 8 video game marquees. 8, count them. Okay, 8 of them. Now, the best one, I'll save for last probably, but this one, I think was a marquee, but it's almost like an overlay. I have no idea what in the hell this is. Somebody said there was another game called, it was a game we had, a circuit board we had about snow bees, or it wasn't Pango, but we had it, and the board sold for a lot of money. So somebody thought this could have been part of that. But whatever it is, it's going. It's number 1. Item number 2 is a stupid basketball from Konami. Unfortunately, it's got this preview window in it. See, that's included at no extra charge. No extra charge, see? Okay, so stupid. That's the worst one, folks. All right, Trivia Whiz is used but unmolested. Here's the best one of the lot. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is uncracked, but it's yellowed on the back. However, we're going to give you the plexiglass it came on, which is, I'm going to even include the dirt. No extra charge. Now, here's a neat one. This piece of crap they made called Video Entertainer. What were they thinking? This was made in like 1981. If you put it in a cabinet, you didn't have the right marquee for. So you put in Video Entertainer. I would think they would have been better off calling a Video Entertainment. But no, they called it Entertainer. That's stupid. This is brand new VS Baseball. It still has the sticky on the back. So this will stick to a piece of clear glass or plexi. Brand new, never used. A Mylar US Classics. A game everybody doesn't want. And VS Golf. Now here's the interesting thing. This is real glass. And it's for the VS system with the funny corners. So this was the stand-up unit, and glass wasn't square. It was cockeyed because it fit in a corner system. Very odd. But what's not odd is we're going to sell all 8. So far, Count Hologram has offered me $40, and it looks like you're going to get it because the countdown has started. Nope, Marty K has jumped in. Count Hologram told him the hell with you, and he bid 50. See, he knows what he's doing. So he bid 50. So we got $50 now with 8 seconds on the timer. Oh, nope. Marty K said, I want it. Oh, he said it's Snow Brothers. It is Snow Brothers. So that one on the bottom is Snow Brothers. Okay, good. Thank you for that. We sold that board for a lot of money. Somebody paid a lot of money for the Snow Brothers. This is our 40th best offer sale. I've done more best offer sales than anyone on planet Earth. Consistent, in color, in stereo, where applicable. And, of course, most important, starring me. It's all good stuff. The countdown is now, it's up to $80 for 8. So it looks like that must be that one of my big fans. So he loves me. Now, stick around. We have one more item to go. Count Hologram, you're the winner. Thank you, sir. We're going to go back. Terry's going to go back and we're going to revisit a couple things that didn't sell just to try again. Then we're going to do the last item of the night. Now, what's surprising about the last item of the night is the price. It's going to be actually very low. But the first thing is the stool. We have brand new stools coming in tomorrow. I will be happy to sell you one. They sell everywhere else for $175 to $225. Honest to God, could you put these away, please?
Did they sell?
But we'll sell, yes. But we will sell it for $150. Are there any takers? It is. So Joe has purchased it. And once again, we'll calculate the shipping later. Or you can pick it up. By the way, any of you are welcome to pick up our stools. Or whatever. Whatever we have them available. Yes, stool samples. Anyway, the next item is, what was the next thing that didn't sell?
Field, track and field.
It's the reserve. Yes, track and field. Where's the track and field board? Do you remember where we put that? Is that one up there? No, that's not it. There it is, over here. Did the broken one sell? The broken one sold. We have a track and field board.
Which one do you want?
The one that's good.
7?
It's number 7.
Yeah.
I'll plug it in again.
And the Terra Boost. Terra Boost.
I'm not doing the Terabus guns. I'm going to put them on eBay. There wasn't, and that was only $25. Now, track and field. Here's a working 100% track and field, clean. Oh, and we put a brand new lithium battery on it. So we have soldered a brand new lithium battery on this baby. So it is new, not used. Uh-oh. I have to find the right connector. And so we'll give you a brand new connector. I mean, a brand new battery on it. It's already mounted. Kurt soldered it on. I think it's out of view. Let's see where he put it.
The stool doesn't open up, right?
Huh?
The stool doesn't open up, right?
No, the stool is sealed.
And we have, how many left do we have?
We have a bunch of them. So if you're interested in a stool, email me. All right, Kurt has not put a new battery in it. We will put a new battery in it before we sell it. I see where it goes. I know where he put the battery, on the one that's going out. That's where he soldered the battery on. So we will put a brand new lithium battery on it, okay? So you will not have to worry about high scores disappearing or not showing up or whatever. We will give you a brand new battery. Brand new. Good. There it is. And we have our high bid. Did you start the bids again?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So our high bid is $215. It has a $250 minimal. Oh, I started 2-player.
On your mark,
Oh.
get set.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm ahead. Oh, no, I'm not. I think that's him. Oh, it's the 2-player. It's, of course I'm going to win. That poor other slob isn't going to win because I hit the... So anyway, there it is. Start the countdown, Terry. Sit-a-stand is up to 230. Oh, wait a minute. Acid Rain jumped into 240. That means $10 more and somebody will buy this board. $10. Is anybody going to bid? Will somebody bid $5 more? Anybody? $5? Nobody will bid it up. It's sold. Acid Rain has purchased it at $250. Now, oh no, he hasn't. It's okay. The offer is to $250. It reached the minimum. There's still somebody can clip you out. It didn't seem like they will. Acid Rain, I think you got it. I don't think anybody's going to bid anymore. You bought it. So you own the board. I will put a new lithium in it for you.
Break it, you bought it.
Mylars.
These are the.
6 brand new Mylars.
Why don't you drop at 10? No, we're going back on stuff that didn't sell. Now we have 6. Oh, yes, Curdy, come out and tell everybody on the telescreen. The telescreen. Curdy, look at him. Zoom in on that boy's face. Now, does he look like he's 57? Curdy, look, come on. There's no wrinkles. Your hair is not even gray. God, I hate him. I hate people that don't age.
Look at all my hair, though.
He's got it all. I don't have any. I'm losing my hair. Anyway, where are the mylars? Somebody. That's odd. Well, yeah, I'm going to show them again, and maybe nobody will buy it. We have 6 mylars, brand new, and I'm going to show them once. Brand new. Well, the ones we're showing you are showroom ones. You'll get new ones and we'll have a paper guide in between. An instant wall of color for your game room, especially if you need one. Now, we have these are all Gottlieb's. Big House with Edward G. Robinson and the Gangsters. We saw one. Here, take that one. We're done with that. We saw one of the big houses at the
Pinfest in Allentown, and at the Allentown show also, you'll actually see the game with a marquee in it. It was kind of fun because we tried to help him fix it over the phone. That video is on Marco's website. Look at the colors on that. Gladiators, food fights, Cactus Jacks. All right. Food fight. The Cactus Jack. Surf and Safari. Beautiful color. You can see the brilliant colors on your telescreen. Water World with Dennis Hopper. And how can you be so mean? And finally, Teed Off. And we're going to put up a price. You can buy it all. Sarah, it says, we love Curdy Birdie. And Codename Cod says, Kurt's hips don't lie. And Anthony says, Kurt looks very young. Yes, he does. 42 Pimble did not like Big House. There were two versions of it. Anyway, look, $140 buys all 6 marquees. Are there any takers? There's only 9 seconds left. It doesn't look like anybody's going to buy them. 100? No, we're done. Why don't you drop it to 130? We'll try one final time, and then that's it. I guess next in the future, they may not want 6. See, it could be maybe you don't want 6. Maybe I'll do smaller groups of these. We were just hoping they get them out soon. It says here, Kurt never looks tired. Is that true, Curdy? Oh, boy. There's 9 seconds left. I don't think anybody wants these Backglass mylars, Kurt. Even brand new. They're done. Okay, are there any more that we need to try to sell? No? We're not going to do the guns. I'm going to put them on eBay. Somebody will need those shells. We're up to the last item of the night. Now, it's worth sticking around because I have come up with a price that's ridiculously low. We're going to show it in a second. I just remembered something. I just got another postcard. This is from Alex Zamboni. He sent me this for the Killer Instinct board. I really appreciate it. He bought a Killer Instinct from us at the auction, but we didn't know if it worked. And he found a hard drive, and the board worked. So he sent me coffee and cookies. He was so happy because we had no idea if the board worked. I didn't have a hard drive. We did get a 5th postcard, a Bags postcard with old postage on it. It's amazing. Somebody sent us, and they're coming from Hartford, Connecticut. Is it Hartford? Yes, it's Hartford, Connecticut. Look at this one here. Isn't that neat? And I'll flip it over with old postage. Bags! So obviously it's one of my Bags' favorite. This is Deep Forest Animal Farm. Look at this one stamp. An uncirculated stamp from the 40s. Isn't this neat? And of course there's Jackie. And the back of it is I love bags. Look at that. Isn't that something? That picture there. And lastly, the last postcard is Ike. And I love bags. And Ike, his signature. And see the old stamps. Isn't that something? Good. I wanted you to see them again, folks. It was so interesting. And now, where is the baseball game? Aha. Okay. I picked up this baseball game. It looks old, but it's actually not. It was made in 2006. It's called Front Porch Classics. Can you get the marbles? They're on the table back there.
Oh, they are.
Yes. So this is marble driven, and it was missing this. Steve, our own Steven, made this brand new piece of wood. He also made a new sign here in the output. There's missing 2 pieces. So, and then it has little scoring dials, just keep score. And then you have a shooter, and then you have a bat that actually works on a spring. So, and it springs back. So what we're going to try to do, and what happens is if it goes into certain holes, we weren't sure which ones would fit. So I went home and found there were no marbles. So I think the bigger ones will go through. Oops. This comes apart so you can set it up easily. So this part fits in like that to keep the ball. But if you get it out, it goes in the hole, then it comes back out down the bottom. But anyway, what you do is you put it there, and then you shoot it like so. And then when it comes down, oops, it has to come down. You hit it with the bat.
Obviously, you have to put it on.
Well, I guess it would have to be
Put it on an
a
angle.
little more angled.
Pitched a little bit.
Yeah, it sits like that. There we go. So let's try it again.
Hitting it on pinball.
So. I almost went in the out. Nope, I didn't get anything. I guess maybe that's a. So if you hope it goes in the out, if you're the opponent. But anyway, what we've done is we've come up with a nice price, and I see people typing and what they're willing to pay, and I think you'll be surprised at what we're going to sell it for. And Terry has started the countdown. Whoever guesses the price right on, or is right above it, will win this, and we'll pack it flat because this comes out, and we'll give you some marbles with it too. And there it is. It is sold for $30. That's exactly what I wanted for it. So it looks, we had a high bid of, we had a 35, we had a 40, and a 45. But guess what? Bidder got it for 30. Now listen, even though the show's over, the auction's over, remember, I will bill you, we'll send you out bills. We're taking Kurt out tonight for his birthday. So we're going to be leaving shortly, but we'll send you a bill. Don't do anything yet. Wait until I send you a PayPal bill. We'll combine everything, and we're either going to send a priority mail or UPS, whatever's cheaper. Okay? And you can pay us with PayPal. You can also call us with a credit card number. We don't do anything yet, so wait until you get your bill. Appreciate you all coming on. We're going to rethink when we're going to do the next show because Friday night's not good, at least in the summer it's not. And I think we might do it Saturday in 2 weeks. But I'm not doing it Friday night. But there is somebody else on Arcade Exchange. I can't remember his name. Isn't that awful? He's doing a sale next Friday only on Arcade Exchange on Facebook. My God, the delay there is like a minute. It's an extraordinarily horrible delay. At least here on our site, Jillian created this site. We're able to get the bids in and out pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with that. I think everything went well, didn't it, Terry?
Yes.
Didn't it, Gino? Wait a minute. To show, can you pan the camera around? Show my Terry. Show my Terry. There she is. And pan around and show my Gino. There's my Gino. There he is. See, everybody's mine. They all belong to me. And and listen, this next weekend, remember also, the guy has that auction, but next weekend, the Galloping Ghost is having their anniversary. It's going to be a lot of fun. From what I understand, it'll be a lot of fun. Timmy and Tommy and Shawnee are driving out. So if you'd like to meet them, they'll be at the Galloping Ghost in Chicago. That toddling town! If you want to see some fun stuff. He's a great arcade there. Next Saturday, I will be making an appearance at the Ram Arcade in Haddonfield, New Jersey, the grand opening, and I will be bringing Mr. Camera with me, too. My new cell phone camera. Oh, Terry's Neon did sell. Stephen Van Splinter, the Game Museum guy, bought it as another car, so he didn't. It was really fuel efficient.
Terry got great mileage with that little car. And she had it 4 years. We sold it for $1,300. So he got that one. So it's gone. Little Dory, that's Terry named it Dory. It's gone, but I gave Terry the license plate. So she will always have the license plate from her very first car she owned. Wasn't I a great daddy? Oh, well. Thanks for watching, folks. Terry has the end credits ready. Remember, you're welcome to use my footage if you tell me that you're using it, okay? And you give proper credit where it came from. And listen, remember, we have a Todd's Tips video coming out and also a marvelous 80-minute long Randyland video on his beautiful Epcot omnibus. I've been editing up a storm. I want it to be just right before I release the video. Thanks for watching. Good night, folks.